So guys, welcome back. So in last video, we left here when we had created a project in our organization and we have added a git ignore file. Now in this video, let us see the branches. When you navigate to these branches, here you can see a branches option. You can click here. So this is the default branch which Azure DevOps creates. Now, what you can do in real life scenario, you will want other branch like staging branch, production branch, QA branch, or whatever branch you are following in your organization. So before moving ahead with the branches, let us create an application in our local development machine and then push it to the branch. In the last video, we have seen how to create an organization and how to create a repo into that. And we have also added git ignore file so that we can utilize it in the Visual Studio. In this video, we will see how to clone the repo and how to push the initial code which we will create in this video itself. So let us first clone this repo. So here on the repo, when you go here and you just click on the repo, or when you are in your organization and when you create a repo, it should select your project which you have created. Now here you can see a clone button. You can click on the clone button and it will give you the URL so that you can clone it. So let us copy. If you are using a VS Code also, then you can directly clone it in the VS Code, but I'm going to utilize Visual Studio 2019. Let me start Visual Studio 2019 and show you how we can clone this repository. When your Visual Studio will be loaded, you will see this screen. So on the get started, you can see clone a repo option here. If you are not selecting clone a repo here, you can select it from inside also, but let us select it from here only. So I'm clicking on this clone a repo. So now it is saying me to add a git repository URL. So whatever I have copied from my clone repository, from here I have pasted it. Now I have a folder called repos in my C drive. So I would like to clone this code here only. So let me go here and let me paste that URL directly here. So what it will do, in the C drive repos, it will create FastTurtle app folder, and in that folder it will clone all the things which are available here in this repo. So right now we only have the git ignore file and nothing else. So let me just clone it. It can take some time and it can also ask you to provide the credentials if it does not have any authentication cookie available. Now when I look into this folder, I can see it has already cloned the FastTurtle app and it also has the git ignore file. .git folder is a hidden one, but I have set up my system so that it is showing me the hidden file. So this is the folder where each and every kind of interaction which you are doing with the git, it will have the track of it. Now let us go to the Visual Studio and create a project so that we can push it to the git repo. So I'm here in the Visual Studio. I'm going to the new project and let us initialize a project. So I would like to create an MVC.NET Core application. Okay, so I have searched for the MVC and I have found ASP.NET Core Web App Model View Controller. So this is the template which I want to utilize. So I'm just selecting it and clicking on next. On the next, I can give the project name. So I have already given the project name, and let me choose the repo where I would like to place this project. So I'm going here in my repos where I have already cloned my repository. So in that FastTurtle, let me select that folder and let me click on next. Now it is asking me to select the target framework. I am selecting .NET Core 3.1. Click create and it will create the project. It will take some time to create the project. Now you can see from here that FastTurtle app is already created. And now let us push this code to the main branch so that it is available to our Azure Git repo. So when you go to this Team Explorer, you will find Git changes. So just click on Git changes if you are not getting this Git changes window. If you are not getting this Git changes, then just click on that. So now I'm here and I can see that lots of other files are added by this project. So let me add a comment and let me push it to the Azure Git repo. I have added the comment. Clicking on commit all, it has committed the changes locally, and now push it to the Azure Git branch. I'm pushing here. It is saying me that initializing the push, and in sometimes it will complete the push. So you will get feedback here also. You can see here successfully pushed to origin main branch. Let us head back to our Azure DevOps and let's see if it has actually pushed the code. So I'm here in the Azure DevOps. Let me go to the branches and let me click on the main branch. And yes, I can see here that it has pushed the solution file here. So this is the process how you can clone your repo in your local machine and you can push the initial code for your Git repo. So guys, in this video we have seen how to clone our repo, how to create an initial template of project, and how to push it to the Git repo. In the next video, we will see couple of more things like branching and merging. So please stay tuned. Thank you.